What's up, guys? Continuing on with the coverage for Chicago Regionals, I have the second place deck profile that belongs to Sinjin Mullins, also known as Taylor Norris from the Facebook groups. I'm going to be referring to him as Taylor because we're really good friends, and it's really weird for me to call him Sinjin. I've never referred to him that way, and he goes by Taylor anyway. His only losses with this deck was actually only against the person who got first and third, so he didn't actually lose to anyone that wasn't in top 8, even in Swiss, which is actually really interesting. He also has his own YouTube channel, so if you guys want to subscribe to his channel as well, it'll be in the description below, so make sure you go subscribe to him. He's going to be posting a bunch of stuff really soon too. So let's jump straight into his deck profile. For his Magic Stones, he ran a Group Ballesta, of course, to deactivate early, a Magic Stone of Wind so he doesn't miss with his Riddle, 4 Magic Stone of Black Silence, and 4 Magic Stone of Blasting Waves. His Resonator lineup is really similar to most Abdul control deck profiles, except I really like his ratios. He only had 3 Elvish Priests because this is still really easy to see turn 1 without having to draw it mid-game and just hate the fact that it exists. Like, there's no real reason of drawing an Elvish Priest, even like after 5 stones. And then 3 Familiar of Holy Wind. I would have ran 4. I'm not going to stop talking about how awesome this card is. I don't care how tired you guys get of hearing it. This card should just be at 4 in any green deck. 4 Gretel. You guys know how to feel about Gretel, but it worked for him. I mean, he was able to ramp up to his stones. He can even combo with Guardia to, you know, make sure that he can call the Group Ballesta so his Gretels then don't miss in the future. 3 Fiethsing. He had a 4th one sided. I've always said that 3 to 4 Fiethsing is fine. I've never really liked one over the other. I think they both work fine. 2 Carmilla, which I think is very important to have main decked. I love Carmilla in the main because the Fiethsing stone is extremely annoying. It'll stop all of your stonings and stuff when going against another Menestopheles, and Carmilla is really crucial to be able to stop that. And then, speaking of Menestopheles, he had 4 because he's a jerk. Pandora of Dark, often, especially when I use it, but Pandora of Dark, I think should always use 4 of this. It's just so annoying to drop it early and just have them respond to it, and then you just drop another one and then have them respond to it, and most of the time it's gonna be game by the time you drop the second one. The only card that stops this is Stories, and he actually has a side deck prepared for it anyway. For his spells, he had 4 Thunder for obvious 500 direct or monster removal, 4 Flame of the Outer World because it kills everything pretty much, especially with Group Blessed, it'll kill any other J ruler that's relevant right now. 2 Stoning to Death. I like 3, but 2 is really good too. It's fine because he had the Carmillas anyway, so it's cool. 4 Cake Zone and 4 Zeeks. He does have the Gretel, so I guess you can argue that the draw of Cake Zone is worth it, but I still like 3 and 3. I don't specifically like 4 and 4, but it worked for him. So I mean, I know he's typically played very, very control heavy. He even has an Exceed, so I know that's typically his playstyle, so he probably saves them and uses them very, very wisely. Because I'm not the biggest control fan, not 100% 4 of every negate anyway. I like playing kind of like a mid-range kind of, you know, sometimes you want to keep them under control, but I wouldn't go all the way in just 100% control and nothing else. But yeah, I mean, I can see why he played this style. He's really good at piloting Abdul in general. I feel like a lot of people underestimate, like, oh, everyone can play Abdul, but I've played against him at ARG before, and he has a really good mindset with control, so I can understand why he used 4, 4, and 1. And then just 1 Necronomicon because honestly I don't feel like you need any more than this. I've always had 1 is enough. 2 is optional too, but I don't know, with 1 and all the, like, you know, the cats let you draw, the deck has all the Menestopheles, which is your win condition anyway. You don't really need the Necro, it's just a nice backup. I really like his side deck. He had a Pandora of Dark with 2 Gusting Skies. I would have also played Shahrazad because you guys know how I am about rulers in this side. I just throw like 50 of them in there and just call it a day. But I like Pandora of Dark because it's a really good counter to burn, so it's really good that he played that. And then his 4th Fiethsing, like I mentioned, an extra Guardia. I'm not sure if he actually ended up needing this. I don't think he would have, but I guess he used it just in case he's going against something like Green Grim, where he needs to get to his Abdul as fast as possible because those enter effects are just really annoying. So he wanted to use this, you know, just a second copy just in case he needed to see it early. 2 Blazers, which is what I'm supposing he replaced 2 Mephs with. This card is really good against Shahrazad because if they stories it, you don't lose anything, and there's no other way of getting rid of it other than Zeeks, or, you know, maybe trying to negate it after it comes back the second time. But it's really, really strong against Shahrazad, so it's good that he cited this. 2 Crime and Punishment, that's self-explanatory. 3 Spiral of Despair. I've mentioned before I don't like Spiral in decks that don't run all black. I think it's very important to do turn 2 Spiral, and I've seen Abdul with this in this exact stone lineup as well, and it works, but I personally like 10 black stones if you're going to use Spiral. I also feel like Spiral is strong with Abdul, but with specifically Pandora of Dark, even though the random discard's awesome, with enough ramp with Pandora of Dark, you're not going to really need to just slowly discard their hand for then the big finish. You could just wait till the end and do it anyway. So I think the Spiral with Abdul is good, but if you were switching to Pandora, I would have actually not used the Spirals. And then 3 Exceeds for more negates. Like I said, he's a really, really heavy control player. He likes to be able to just counter everything. And you also get to draw off this if he adds the 4th Fiethsing in. So he would have 4 Fiethsings to draw, 4 Exceeds to draw off the Fiethsings, and then 4 Cake Stones to draw off the Grettles. So once again, that was Taylor Norris's second place deck profile for Chicago Regionals. If you guys haven't subscribed to me yet, make sure you do, because I have a ton of Forcible stuff coming out really soon. And make sure you subscribe to his channel where you can see all of his content coming really soon too. Like I said, it's going to be in the description. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. And I will catch you guys next time.